Hey everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is Ash and today I'm doing a quick review of the DLC that's available for Kao the Kangaroo on Xbox. Now I recently did a review of the game, so go over and check out our other videos if you want to see that. Now this game was a pretty fun little platformer, and since release it's had a variety of DLC packs released. So I'll quickly run through the free ones. They're all basically just costume packs. So there was the Summer Drip pack, and the Summer Drip pack contained two free outfit combinations. One where you dress up as a sailor, and one where you're in like swimming trunks with a rubber ring, sort of flamingo around you. And there was also another one which was called Top of the Class. Now, this one contained another two outfits, and they were basically sort of school-themed ones. You were wearing sort of like glasses and like an outfit that you'd wear to school, and then there was one where you're like covered in paint and stuff like that. Nothing too amazing, but hey, they were free. And my favourite of the free packs was the Yuka X KO DLC, which was basically a Yuka costume from Ukulele, the sort of banjo sort of esque platformer that came out a few years ago. It's quite cool. It looks quite interesting how they've done it. And as a fan of the original game, like I say, it's always nice to see it getting a shout out. But however, it is just a actual costume and it looks like one. But hey, it's pretty cool nonetheless. Now, to top their DLC plans off, they have released the Oh Well DLC. And this one is a paid DLC, and it features new content and new costumes. So you get 5 new sort of costumes to wear. These are all sort of spooky Halloween themed ones. You're looking at like a pumpkin looking costume, one that's like a unicorn. You've got like a unicorn horn coming out your head and stuff like that. One that's like a magic hat sort of thing. They're okay. There's nothing amazing to write home about, but it is always nice to add new content to games. Now, the actual new content to this DLC, though, is 5 new playable Eternal Wells for you to play through and basically defeat. Now, I don't know why they decided to do the Eternal Wells as the DLC, because the Eternal Wells are like the secret levels, like the extra mini levels that you find throughout each of the main levels. They're more challenging. They're definitely like the side levels, like the mini levels in Crash Bandicoot, in the terms of they don't play exactly like the main level. They're very much sort of platforming based and stuff like that. And they take slightly more skill to get through. But that's what they've decided to release. So you've got 5 new ones. The good news is you can access these at any time once you've got the DLC, because they are available in the main hub world, which is nice. So once you've got the DLC, you can access it from the hub village. And yeah, they're all right to play through. Like I say, they're slightly more challenging than some of them in the original game. There's a lot more climbing, jumping, sort of those sort of content. Lots of sort of platforming-esque to it. However, you will complete them within probably, I'd say less than an hour, but you could get through these in at least 30 minutes, depending on your skill level. They're not hard, they're not difficult to do, but it is always nice to add new content. My only downside is this DLC on its own is priced at £5.49, so you're paying basically more than £1 for each extra well, and they're just not worth that in my opinion. If this was free, I'd be praising it how great it is. And I obviously, like I say, I'm all up for supporting the developers. So, like I say, I hope anyone who buys this feels good knowing that that money's going to the devs, and hopefully it's either for more content in the future or for a sequel. But I just don't think it's worth that price. Not for about half an hour's worth of content. It is included in the A Well Good bundle, which you can get, which but that's still £3.80 odd more than the main game. So it's slightly cheaper, but I still think that's a lot of money for 30 minutes of content, which are basically not even expanded on the story, the main sort of focus of the game. It is just these sort of challenging side missions, basically. But like I said, I don't want to go down on a negative saying that these are rubbish. They are fun to play. They are slightly more challenging. Obviously, this KO is aimed more at the younger audience, so it's not really hard. It's not a challenging platformer as such, and it's always nice for new content. But like I say, get it in the bundle if you haven't got the game already, and save yourself a little bit of money because you'll fly through this within half an hour to an hour, and you'll probably not want to go back to the DLC as honestly, these are the most uninteresting bits of the main game that were already there, basically. So they are nice. They're pretty good wells. Like I said, they've done a good job with them. But I would have rather have seen like a new world added, like a new level, or a bit more to the story, like an epilogue or something like that. Anything over just like, ooh, more challenges to complete. But other than that, like I say, check it out. The main game itself is really, really good and is a really fun platform. It definitely gives you like PS2 platformer vibes, which is always fantastic. But that's that for this video, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, hit that like button, hit subscribe, and we'll see you soon for more content. Bye for now.